Hello everybody, how are you all doing? We're back here on Call of the Wild, continuing that elk grind. Probably, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or a couple days after, but we're gonna start doing some lion grinding streams as well to kind of mix it up, so that it's not all the same Silver Ridge peaks every single day. But we are going to continue looking for the Rocky Elk today, hopefully find our albino finally. That would be absolutely amazing if we could. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully you're all doing great. Nice, Caden, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. I'm sure that's a huge relief. Hey, Matt, how's it going, man? Hey, Fisher, can't say that name on YouTube, so I'm just gonna say Rod, how's it going? Hey, Destiny, how's it going? Holden, Wapiti, Deerhound, Kurt, Snowy Day, Brady Vlogs, Mel, Harris, Chase, Vibes, Aaron, Hunting for Life, Matthew, Kudu Slayer, how's everybody doing? Hey, Maddox, how's it going? Hope everybody is doing great today. You know what? Let's stay right here. Yesterday, this lake was just amazing. It gave us our first multiplayer diamond of the grind. So hopefully we can get another one at this lake. It's just been amazing because nobody ever hunts it. Yeah, 104 pronghorn is a pretty big one. There is no max for them because they do have true racks. So there could always be like one that's 0.001 bigger. So there is no max, but 104 is a big one. I think the biggest I've ever seen anybody kill was 104.7, I believe. I think that actually might just be the biggest that I've killed. But yeah, they do get pretty big. 104 is a good one. Definitely, Mel. The Rocky Elk are, they've always been like one of the most beautiful true racks in the game. And their albinos are just so beautiful, which is why I wanted to grind for one. Not only are they extremely rare, but they are just beautiful. Hey, Duck, it's been good. Say that you'll get an albino like that bear yesterday? My gosh, like yesterday we were calling things so much. I was actually very surprised at how many times we called something that was going to happen. That was just crazy. We called it with the bear. I had said, you know, with all these 8s, wouldn't be surprised if a 9 shows up. And then next lake we found a 9. And then with the Rocky Mountain elk, I was like, you know, this lake over here, nobody ever hunts. Maybe this will be where we find a 5. And sure enough, we had a 5. It's just amazing how well things were going yesterday. And I called it when I got disconnected from that server as well. We gotta keep doing that. We gotta see if we can do the same thing today. Speak some things into existence. Alright, let's make our first call of the day. I think we're gonna find something at these lakes. I'm gonna give them a little bit of time though, because it is only 17:55, so some of the elk might not be there. Oh, I would imagine, Caden. I mean, studying always helps. What do you got in mind for hunting stands in the future? Do you mean like, are you talking like, content I could do with hunting stands, or like new stands I'd like to see them add? Which one are we, talking about? Mark Cooley, thank you for the super chat, my dude. Hope you've been doing good today. How's everything been for you? Really appreciate the support. Do we got anything over here? Not really. This area is usually good for mountain lions as well as elk. So I was hoping to see something, but it looks like we just have a few female elk. I don't even think there's a bull in there. And no mountain lions because they aren't spooking them off. Oh, there's a mythical over there. Why are you guys not spooking? Oh. 300 ping, that explains it. Nice, Holden, that's awesome, dude. Gotta love those initial spawns. Initial spawn trophies are some of the wildest ones to get because you just don't expect it to happen. Hey, Steven, how's it going, dude? Planning on doing any more 60-minute trophy challenges? Possibly. I'll probably do some once they release the next update. Since there's going to be population redistributions on a lot of maps, I'll probably do a couple 60-minute trophy challenges after that happens. Because everything will be new, so it'll be interesting to kind of do that. Plus, like, all the populations are going to be reset on those 4 maps, so there's going to be a lot of awesome fresh spawns to chase after in multiplayer. So we'll probably do that. It's going to be cool. It'll basically be like when those maps first came out, you know? Like, anytime a new map comes out, there's always like tons of trophies to take on because people haven't had a chance to search the entire map. It's going to be very similar. Like, multiplayer is just going to be a gold mine for trophies once this update hits. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Frantic. I can't believe I didn't see your guys' messages sooner. After countless trips to the Kudu hotspot, finally got a diamond? Nice, Wapiti, that's awesome. Yeah, hopefully, Steven. Great ones can be so random with when you get them. But hopefully you get yours quickly. I don't think there's too much you can do about that, Max. If you're wanting to get rid of it, one thing you could probably do is just like, I don't know, maybe buy one of the useless items like soft point ammo. That would probably be a way to do it. Just buy like a bunch of soft point bullets for a gun that nobody uses. Or possibly like, what's it called? Just buy all the backpacks, because backpacks are kind of trash. And I would never recommend using a backpack ever. I mean, level 7 Melostag is pretty good, Steven. Like, I would scream if I saw one of those. To be honest, I want a melanistic stag more than I want a great one, so... Little turkey's just chilling over here. Don't see anything over here, unfortunately. Only rare out of 2,500. Oh, that's not normal. That's definitely not normal. It's a really good rare, though, to be fair. A lot of people would just love to have a 7+ Melostag. So, I mean, that's a really good trophy. Got a 337 Troll Male Gemsbach. I'm assuming you mean 336, right? Because 337 would be diamond. So I'm guessing you meant 336. But that's unfortunate, man. Those trolls are rough. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, Mason. I don't know how I would make that happen. Plus, we make very different styles of content, so I don't know if our videos would, like, mesh together very well. What's my max render distance? It's the same as everybody else's, 424 or whatever it is. Yeah, Riker, I mean, level 4 Melanistic would be giant. That is a giant goat. Hey, R&D, how's it going? I kind of figured, Kurt. Kind of figured. 4 trolls in 30 minutes. Oh, no, Echo. like I said, Mason, I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't think my channel's large enough to really get noticed by his channel, but we'll see. You never know. Maybe one of these days. There's an elk and a few more elk, but nothing good. At least we found some elk here. That's not a common thing. That's actually pretty nice to see. Hey, Cole, how's it going, dude? Thank you, Max. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome to hear, dude. I mean, Steven, there's still no confirmation that it even is. I was talking with Flinter during his stream this morning, and he mentioned something that I didn't even think of. It literally could just be that he was looking at a hunting package to go on, because a lot of outfitters title it like that. Like, based off of the weapon that you would be using. They have, like, a black powder package, you know? Like, something could be titled as, like, modern rifle pack. Because, obviously, like, something that isn't black powder would be a modern rifle. So, it literally could just be that. There is no confirmation that it even is a DLC. It could be something as simple as he was just looking at a hunting package to purchase for, like, some type of trip. So we really don't even know. How do you properly do responses? What do you mean, like, just responding to chat messages? I mean, I kind of just say whatever comes to mind, you know? Don't see anything here. Or are you talking about respawns? You might have meant respawns, and I'm guessing that it auto-corrected. To be honest, there's not really too much to it. You just shoot animals, and then one of the exact same species and gender will spawn in its place. That's all there is to it. Now, I'm assuming the reason you're asking is maybe you're not seeing some of your respawns going back to where you shot the previous ones from. What can happen is, a lot of times the animals will actually go to new zones. So if you're just noticing that animals aren't showing back up where you shot them, there's a pretty high chance that they're just at a different part of the map. So I would check other areas. You should end up finding them. That's something that I've learned over the course of all of my Great One grinding for whitetail and red deer. And also the grind that I've been doing for the Rocky Elk. These Rocky Elk, they change zones and lakes that they're drinking at so much. It's kind of crazy, actually. I know you do have to, wait. Yeah, I mean, obviously you'd have to kill a few animals in order to get respawns for them. Do they respawn even if you don't claim it? As far as I know, yes. Well, actually, yeah, of course they do, because a lot of times with, animals that I wound badly and they just run off and I can't find them, I still get the respawns from those and they're not the same animals, so yes, they do respawn even if you don't claim them. Lots of zones. I don't know if this will be a good one. I mean, there's nothing there. There's quite a few need zones. I don't know if this will be a good server. I mean, this one doesn't have anything, so maybe it'll be fine. Let's check a few other spots. I think there's too many need zones. This one's probably not going to have anything. It's most likely been searched very thoroughly. Although, I do like the fact that these 3 lakes do not have any hunting pressure, so I think we'll actually check these 3. I started playing Call of the Wild back in its first beta in December of 2016. Yeah, true, Johnny. It's been a long, long time. Yeah, Mel. I mean, like I said, it could go either way. But I don't want people to get like super excited about something that might not actually even be a thing, you know? So I'm just going to go with the safe route and just assume that it's probably a hunting package that he's trying to purchase for one of the different outfitters for like a trip or something. Because I know that him and TK were planning on doing some hunting together at some point. I don't know when they were planning on doing it, but I remember him mentioning that on one of his streams, that him and TK were gonna do some hunting eventually. So it could be as simple as that. Yeah, exactly, Mel. Exactly. Yeah, Duck, I've been playing it for quite a while. Hey, CK, how's it going? Long time no see, my dude. Good to see you. Alright, where are you, Mountain Lion? Please be a level 9 albino, that would be lovely. Imagine we speak that into existence. Okay, there's definitely a mountain lion near those. Because there's no way that I'm spooking them from 200 meters. Seeing lots of level 4 bighorn, just nothing huge. Nothing like diamond potential. Oh, there they go. Goodbye. Oh, hey, there it is. Level 6. What a big male. Now, we haven't seen this one that was running down, though. I want to see if we can get a look at it. Not really. Don't see anything. You're gonna get one? I hope so. That would be amazing. Love content, even inspired me so much. If it wasn't for you, would it have been where I am now? I have a great one, some decent animals, so huge thanks to you. Hey, no problem, man. That's what I'm here for. To provide useful information to you guys and provide some entertainment for y'all. I'm happy that everything's been helping you out with the game. That's awesome to hear. What do you mean, Kurt? I don't think anything is happening, CK, unless I missed something in the patch notes. What do you mean? You'll have to clarify a little bit. That's a lot of elk. Nothing good, though. Nice, Ethan, that's awesome. How long have I been grinding? Probably a little bit over a week, maybe a week and a half now. Been grinding a decent bit. Mythical mountain lion? You know, it's been a very long time since we've seen a melanistic mountain lion. Been a very long time. Was able to successfully set up my second red deer grind from your Tiawaroa guide. Nice, Corb. That's awesome, dude. Hopefully it serves you well and you get yourself a nice, great one. There is a bunch of female bighorn. 3 bears. I only saw 2 before. Yes, there's 3. No, Holden. I live in Oregon. Oh, no worries, Scott. How you been, man? Oh, gotcha, Johnny. Yeah, so all that'll mean is that you can change, like, what buttons do what. Nice, B, that's awesome. Yeah, hopefully we'll have the same luck with this albino. I have had the game ever since December of 2016 when they did the first beta, Brady. I've been playing it for quite a while. I was gonna say something and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I remember. Are you guys hearing any of my fans or from my PC or anything like after I get done speaking? Because I've noticed on like when I'm editing for videos and I'm using like stream highlights, there's like some bleed from the fans in my PC where like after I get done talking, there's like a half second where you hear the fans in the background. I don't know if it's still doing that. I changed some settings in my Streamlabs to try and make it identical to what I've got on my regular OBS for recording. Because when I record with OBS, it doesn't do that. But when I use Streamlabs OBS to stream, it has that weird, like, bleed out of the fan in the background. Nothing at all, very clear. Okay, hopefully I fixed it, because before every single time, it would do that. So hopefully it'll be good now. Hopefully. Alright, let's see if there's any elk here. I have not checked this lake a single time during this grind, in single player or multiplayer. Hopefully it'll deliver. 7 to 9 light brown turkey. You know, one of the things I hate about them making the light brown turkey common is the fact that it's going to be impossible to tell if something is albino or leucistic. For those of you that have watched today's video, you probably saw my struggles where I could not figure out if the turkey that I was looking at was a leucistic or an albino or just a light brown, because the sun was like shining right on it and it was making it really bright, so the light brown wasn't showing on it. That's probably my least favorite thing to have to deal with because of this change where they're more common. No, Brady, there is no elephants coming to the game. The whole Africa 2 thing that got posted on Reddit and then like a couple content creators made videos on, it's not real. It's fake. That whole like elephant concept art that somebody made, that thing's 2 years old. And it was made by a fan. It's not an official EW thing. So there is no elephants coming, and there probably never will be. They're very against adding them. If you find an albino, you gonna make a vid about it? Of course. Anytime I find like diamonds or rares, they'll eventually go into a video. If you're gonna do IRL hunting, what would you hunt? Well, probably the most accessible thing for me to hunt is blacktail deer. So most likely if I ever do IRL hunting content, it'll be for blacktail. But it's hard to say. YouTube is kind of strict with IRL hunting content. You have to be very careful. And it seems like YouTube really doesn't enforce the rules evenly across all hunting content. So it's like it's like a 50-50 whether or not you're going to get struck down for posting it. So I don't know if I'll mess with that. If anything, I'd put it on my second channel. Super stoked to see what the Great One Moose would look like if it ever gets implemented into the game. Same, dude. It'd be crazy looking. My only worries with like a Moose Great One is that it would be very, very hard to grind. But I mean, at the same time, that would make it very sought after. And it would be like a huge deal if somebody gets one. I would like to see a Moose Great One, but honestly, I think I'd like to see one of the elk get added first, or a blacktail deer. A blacktail or either of the elk species would be like probably my top 3 picks for a new Great One. Ultimate Hunting will not be released until the end of 2022. Thank you, Max. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Not really, Holden. Almost every turkey scores between 4.30 and 4.60, so it really doesn't guarantee anything. If it's a level 2 with a 9 to 11 kg estimate, then it's got a somewhat decent chance of making it. Is it only PC? No. Well, yes and no. So it's gonna go into Steam Early Access first. And then after a couple years of development, once the game is fully developed and hits full release, then it will be put onto consoles. So it'll be PC exclusive for the first year or two, and then it will go to all platforms once they have finished making the game. At least that's what they said like 5 or 6 months ago. I don't know what the plans are now. I'm assuming it's still the same because they haven't said otherwise. But yeah, that's the current plans for Ultimate Hunting. And honestly, I think it's a good idea. Make sure everything's perfect before releasing it to console. Wait, you mean 4.80? It'd be 4.80 for Turkey. 4.80's max. Nice, Holden. That is a big moose. That is a pretty good moose. Wish we could find some early morning elk times. You know, honestly, let's do something different. Let's hunt a early morning mountain lion time and then look for elk in their feed zones. Yeah, I was gonna say, Mel, that doesn't seem right. 6.80? Definitely for... Ooh, do you guys see what I see? That is an unsearched Two Fawns Lake. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Now, let's hope there's some nice trophies. Yeah, you are. Wow, you are the nicest trophy I've ever seen. I mean, that right there is basically a great one. That's an elk right there. Small, but still an elk. 3, 4... Wow, there's actually a male bear up here. What? That's crazy. That's not something you see every day. No clue, Tectonics. I'm not gonna check either because of the, stream snipers and stuff like that that have been around recently. For, well, I haven't really had that happen, but other creators have, so I have just decided not to show, the names of people in the session anymore. I wish there was a way that you could hide chat as well in this game, because that would really help with that. Imagine a Great One Rabbit, that would be amazing. You were kicked from the server. What a nerd. Alright, let's see if we can find another one. Don't see anything too crazy. Think they'll maybe add hippos? I mean, maybe one of these days. I don't think hippos would be like considered controversial like elephants, so maybe they'd do that. A male bear at 2 fawns? I know, right? That never happens. You never see that happening. Feels bad, Cole. I mean, diamond's a diamond still, so at least it's something. Best lake for Rocky Elk? It's hard to say exactly because it switches around a lot, but I have had really good luck at this lake right here. And then also this lake right here. These have been the 2 best for me. And one thing I've noticed is they're only the best if you go to them at the early morning time, the 4:30 to 5:30 elk zone. If you do the evening one, they're not there for some reason, and I'm not sure why. It's very strange. Yeah, I've done Hunting Sim 2 before. I'm not a fan of the game. They abandon it with so many issues left in the game. And put out a DLC that nobody asked for instead of fixing their game. So yeah, I just choose not to play the game anymore. Because it's got so many glaring issues. Lots of need zones discovered on this map. Probably just gonna ditch it and go to another one. Yeah, they definitely don't drink for long at all. It's kind of hard to hunt their zones like efficiently because of the fact that it's such short zones. I've kind of learned just to what's the word? I just reset the time often. But we could try an 8:30 server. See if maybe there's some pronghorn. What do you mean, CK? I do that all the time. That's a pretty normal thing for me, actually. I call everybody a nerd. Because it's YouTube friendly. It's the YouTube friendly replacement for what I'd like to call them. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of zones. I don't think we'll find anything here, but you know what? We'll give it a shot. There's... Oh, I mean, nobody's down here. Maybe we can find ourselves some pronghorn. Hey, Huntress, how's it going? Good to see you. Got 3 troll K Buffalo. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Oh, there's some pronghorn. Now, one thing that I do like about this area is around this time, we do typically see some elk feeding in the fields. Hopefully, we can find a few of them. Ah, it's unfortunate, Frantic. Rip, dude. That is one of the few things that I really like about Hunting Sim 2 is the whole like legendary system. I also really like their gun system and their clothing customization and stuff like that. I think those are the strongest aspects of it. Yes, this map is based off of the Colorado Rockies. Yeah, I feel a lot better too, Huntress. I'm pretty much back to normal. Still got a little lingering cough, but other than that, pretty much back to normal. Hey, Hunter Class, how's it going, dude? How you been? How are you guys not spooking? I mean, they're slowly getting there. Not seeing any elk through the fields. You know what? I've actually never ran this way. I have never ran this way before. Oh my gosh, there's 3 people here. We're gonna go to another server. Hey, Kyla, how's it going? It's been kind of back and forth. There's been a few people spamming, but for the most part, it's been okay. We're gonna try something new. We're just gonna like select one at random and see what we end up getting. Maybe that's gonna be the way to get the Albino Rocky. Just select a random server at a random time without even looking and just hope for the best. Eyes are dying, but it's fine. That's not good. That's not good at all. What's the best reserve to buy as a beginner? Just been grinding Layton so far. There's a couple maps that I recommend to people who are just starting. One of them being Tiawaroa because it's very easy to get lots and lots of fallow deer, feral goats, and stuff like that, which will help quite a bit with earning money and XP. And then also, I would recommend Rancho del Arroyo because it is very beginner friendly as well because a lot of the animals are killable with smaller class weapons, which when you first start, the 243 is going to be like the gun that you have. And pretty much every animal on that map can be took with the 243. And we crashed. Well then. Well, let me think. Does Flinter's real name have 12 characters? I gotta think. No, it doesn't. It definitely doesn't. Getting lots of whitetail? Nice, Johnny. Got a diamond brown Cape buffalo. Nice, Jan, that's awesome. I've been looking for one of them recently and have not had any luck. Like, the last few that I've found have been just regular commons. Grizzly King, thank you so much for the super chat, man. You know why all my mountain goats are females? You're probably just checking the lakes where there's only females, because there's usually a lot of, there's usually like 50-50. There'll be a couple lakes with all females and a couple lakes with all males. I would probably just spread out your search and check other lakes throughout the middle and north of the map. Because I think it's only the lakes in the middle. There's 3 lakes in the middle that can have them. Well, 4, because one of them is the double lake. And then the 2 lakes in the very north of the map can also have mountain goats. I would check all of those, and I'm sure you'll have male mountain goats somewhere there. I couldn't imagine you not having them. What's the best map in my opinion? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Ooh, I just got a great idea, guys. So, I have an idea to kind of combat the, you know how a lot of creators have had issues with, people basically, stream sniping them and following them around and hacking and stuff. You could just put up a box that covers the chat, and then, select the server that you go into, you know, kind of like how Kill Clinton's doing now, where it's off screen, so you don't see what server he's joining. But you could cover up the chat box with, like, some type of stream information or something. Like, I could put my chat, you know, from YouTube over top of the in-game chat box. And that would, like, that would make it so much harder for people to do that. That's actually might be a solution for it, because I know it's been a major issue recently with a few different creators getting followed a lot. So that might be the way to go for a lot of the people that have been having that issue. Okay, so for this time, I think I know what we're gonna do. We are going to roam around the fields. So we'll check, like, all of these fields around here for elk. And, like, the, trees surrounding the fields. Yeah, obviously I wouldn't do that all the time, because of the fact that it would take up a good chunk of the screen. So it would block out, like, pretty much my entire left hand with the binoculars in it would be blocked out, but it would definitely be like a last resort thing for if you're running into issues. It would make it very difficult for people to follow you. Because if they can't see, like, who's in the server, then they have to go through every single Call of the Wild server individually. So what we're gonna do is probably go this way. Hey, Vanessa, how's it going? I'm glad you like the new intro. And it's awesome to see that you were able to make it to a stream. Hey, Ty, how's it going? Yeah, Mason, if the mods tell you to stop doing something, then stop doing it. It's very easy to follow the list of rules we have. All of them are very easy to follow. What's the series, Kurt? Hey, Kudu Slayer, you have not missed much. It's been a very slow day. Hey, pelican. What's my favorite animal? I like the red deer. The red deer are always a lot of fun. They're one of the coolest looking animals in the game and in real life. I've always liked them in real life as well. Level 4. Wow. Hey, unknown Canadian, I'm glad you enjoy the vids, man. I was gonna say I hear another one. Lots of bears around this area. Nice, Shane. Congrats, dude. What's my favorite gun? I really like the 6.5 because it's got a really nice sound and it looks amazing too. Another bear? Yeah, there's another bear somewhere. Ty, thank you for becoming a member at the Super Crow rank. Holy, we got ourselves a brand new Super Crow. Much appreciated. All right, members, get the hype in chat. Get the hype in chat for Ty. Ooh, turkey. 7 to 9. But anyway, thank you again, Ty. Hope you enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all the awesome emotes, ability to use commands, access to private Discord channels once you link Discord to YouTube, and access to scrapped content on the channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the red deer are awesome, man. I love the red deer. Ooh, there's elk. Hey, get back here. Where's your buddies? Where's the big male buddies? Probably hiding forever. We'll see if we can find any male tracks here. Nope, all females. Feels bad. Happy to finally be a Super Crow? We're happy to have you, man. We're happy to have you. And while we're thinking about it, for those of you that don't know, becoming a member is only 99 cents a month at the lowest tier, and it gives you access to all the emotes, some extra videos on the channel, and ability to use commands in chat and some private Discord channels. A lot of awesome stuff for as low of a price as I could make on YouTube. I made it as low as I possibly could so that a lot of people would be able to become members and get access to all the awesome perks that it comes with. I don't really ever advertise it, but it's definitely a good deal for what you get. But I always feel so weird mentioning it during streams, so I don't really ever do that too often. When is the update happening? When all my need zones go bye-bye? They have not announced it yet. The only thing we know is sometime in February. Hopefully we'll get some more information soon. Hey, Colson, how's it going? What do you think the next map is going to be? I honestly don't know. It's probably going to be another 4 months or so before we get a new map, like another 3 or 4 months. But if I were to take a guess, probably either Africa 2 or Australia. Those are the two most common requests, so I would imagine it's going to be one of those. But it's hard to say. They could throw us for a loop like they always do, and just do something that nobody expected. Which they've done like the last, they've done that with like the last 3 reserves. They've done something nobody expected. So I would not be surprised if they do that again. No, Lewis, I didn't. I have not played Quattro in quite a long time. And typically if it's me in a server and somebody like says something in chat, I will reply. And also, if you're ever curious if it's a legit scarecrow in a session, don't be afraid to send me a Discord message and ask me if it's me in the session, because obviously if it is me and you message me on Discord, I'd tell you if it's me in the session. That's one of the easy ways to figure it out. Because there definitely is some fake scarecrows out there, as with any other creator. I have ran into a couple fakes before. I've ran into fake Flinters, fake DDs. So that's a max estimate bear track. It's probably a level 8, but maybe it's worth chasing. We'll see. Probably the same person you saw in Tiawaroa? Probably. Probably is. Oh yeah, we did run into a fake Mel too, that is right. And I think I ran into a fake Kill Clinton once as well. I also ran into a fake Scarecrow that joined my own session. Well, it wasn't my session, but it joined a multiplayer session that I had joined. Which, that was interesting. Running into another person named Scarecrow. Don't see that every day. Oh yeah, definitely Hunter class, because on PC, it goes by your Steam name, and you can change your Steam name to anything that you want. So, all you have to do is change your Steam name, and it'll change your name in Call of the Wild. You were kicked from the server. Nerd! Right as the bear was like, hey, how's it going? How does that keep happening? It's literally like not even... What's weird is like, it's just random. It's not even like people are joining and then getting host. It's the original hosts that were in the server. They just randomly kick after like 20 minutes. I don't get it. It's so weird. Honestly, I think what happens a lot of times is that people don't realize that other people are joining, and then they eventually realize and they're like, oh, there's somebody else in my session. Like Xbox? Sounds about right. And you know what I have noticed is that the PC version of Call of the Wild is starting to look more and more like Xbox. And Xbox, from what I've seen, just based off the couple sessions I joined on my wife's Xbox account, Xbox is toxic, man. Like the Xbox Call of the Wild is toxic. You join multiplayer and there's like 20 people screaming in chat. And then on the servers where they're not doing that, you just get kicked. PC is slowly becoming that. Yes, Ambition, that is max score. As much as I hate to do it, I might have to start doing mainly single player. Especially when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, it's a little bit different. I don't get kicked quite as often. Don't see anything down there. Yeah, from what I've seen, it is really bad, Ty. I totally understand why people on Xbox don't play multiplayer as much. Because it is very bad. It's so hard to get anything done in Xbox multiplayer. You're very lucky if you even get to stay in a session. I think when I was playing it on Xbox, I think literally the only session I got to stay in without getting kicked or have a million people screaming in their mic, I'm pretty sure the only one was a Tiawaroa session, and I had people shooting near me, so it's like, even that one wasn't anything good. Xbox is just toxic for Call of the Wild multiplayer. Get kicked every 10 minutes? That does not surprise me. That seems to be the experience of a lot of people. But it's unfortunate that PC is kind of taking the same direction. If it's not modding and hacking in one server, then it's people kicking you or failed to synchronize errors or just randomly disconnecting from the servers. It's very unfortunate to see multiplayer going downhill more and more. At least I can still do like the different grinds in single player, like At least I can still do grinding content fine, because that's mainly single player. It's just unfortunate because multiplayer is one of the best ways to find diamonds and rares. And it's hard to search multiplayer when you're getting kicked every 20 minutes. Oh. Hi there. Okay. Well then. Not what I expected to see, but you know what? I'll take it. That is, that's nice. I don't think that's a diamond, though, not gonna lie. I think that's a troll. It's either a troll or just barely a diamond. It's definitely one of those smaller racks. Please. Please make it. Excuse me. Yeah, very big male. Yeah, that is a big boy. Big male. Super big male. You do you, Mason. If you're not going to follow rules, then no loss. Hey, it's a bear. I have no idea where it went, though. Where did we even hit it? Where did we shoot this thing? I'm sure Hunter will find the blood, but... Oh, over here, okay. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, a different Mason, not you, my dude. There was a different one that was, just disobeying the rules constantly. Alright, let's grab this before we get kicked or anything weird, and it's a gold 461, like I expected. I expected that. Not gonna lie, didn't even think it was close to making it, but it's a 5, so gotta take it down, right? Feels bad, though. 461. You know what's crazy? Like, in the past, I've got mainly diamonds with the elk. But ever since I started this grind, I've only had 2 diamonds. Well, I guess I would have had 3, but I messed it up. And then I've had 5 trolls, which is crazy. I've seen so many trolls since I started this grind. And back when I used to hunt them, like, I guess, like, the first year of Silver Ridge Peak's release, I barely got any trolls for them, but now they're just everywhere. Which is unfortunate. But it's still cool to see 5s. I do like seeing some 5s. Regardless of whether or not they make it or not, it's just satisfying to see that level 5 pop up. Oh, that's a crazy albino Caleb. Let's see if we can find anything else down here. We found one good thing on this server. Maybe we'll find some more. But it's looking like we'll just find female pronghorn. Ooh, that's a... Oh, hi. I mean, that's another max weight bear track. Maybe we'll be able to actually follow this one. I think I actually saw the bear over here. If I'm not mistaken, we saw the bear that these tracks are from. And I was about to spot it, and I just didn't. Yeah, lots of small pronghorn. Tiny pronghorn. Lots of them, though. Lots of pronghorn. Where's that bear we spotted? A bunch of average pronghorn again. I mean, that guy looks kind of nice. I think that's a big 4, though. Yeah, it's a big 4. Not quite diamond potential, but a good 4 still. Oh, nice, Cooper. That's awesome, dude. Awesome to hear, man. Hey, Blitz, how's it going? Biggest is 515 frantic. Oh, I would love to get a 515. I have like not even come close to that. My best is 509. I just want to find a 510 plus Rocky, and that'll be amazing. If we can find that, that would just be so good. I don't know where this bear even is. It's, once again, it's probably just a 7 or an 8, but I want to follow it just in case it ends up being something crazy. Hey, Casey, how's it going? Yep, still going for Albino Rocky. Been grinding for like a week and a half. No albinos in sight. Only like 3 diamonds, but I messed one of them up. And then like 5 trolls. The trolls have been ridiculous. Most I've ever seen grinding Rockies. Alright, there's our tracks. Get back on this. Okay, these do say fresh, so maybe we'll be able to find it. I don't have very high hopes, though. We've been having rough luck in multi today. Do the tracks just end? I swear if they just end. Oh, there's a bear. Hey, please be it. Are you the one we're after? Hello, Mr. Bear. Come back here. Wait, did I see a bear? Or am I crazy? Did I actually see anything? The elk wasn't too long ago, Colt. It was like maybe 3 or 4 minutes ago. Yeah, it's strange, KC, because like the first year of Silver Ridge Peak's release, I think I only got 1 or 2 trolls and maybe like 9 diamonds. And now like most of them are trolls. Oh yeah, it's a piebald pronghorn. To be honest, even though they're rare now, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll leave it for somebody else to take, because I've got a million of them from when they used to not be rare. So I'm gonna leave that up here. Nice little piebald pronghorn up here for whoever finds it. It was a bush? You never know. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. It's something I've already got, so I will leave this guy on the map for whoever wants it. I just want to find this bear. I just want to know if this bear's a level 9. They do, Joris. The diamond elk look stunning. Absolutely stunning. Imagine if when we finally do get an albino, it ends up being level 5. That would just be so nice. That would probably be one of the coolest looking trophies that you could imagine. I'm still so jealous of Dee Dee's albino. Of course, right after I start a grind for one, Dee Dee ends up getting one. And it's got such a nice rack too. Like, it's one of the best looking level 3 racks. So jealous of that thing. I really want it. Some female elk out there. I don't see any bears though. And we were looking for a bear. Yeah, Mel. It's such a stunning elk. And they're so rare. You just do not see albino Rockies much. And that's why I started this grind up, because I figured I'm never going to find one unless I actually start purposely searching for albino Rockies, just because they're so rare. Alright, let's try hunting in a different area. We've already searched most of that. What could we... we could search up here at 2 phones, I guess. Need more phones to watch all the stream? Holy. If only there was a multi-stream app available for, YouTube. I know for Twitch you can do like multi-stream where it'll have like 3 or 4 streams on one web page. I don't think that's possible for YouTube though. Nice, Zach. I've only got 1 albino Roosevelt and it's like a level 2. Yeah, I'd like to see Africa 2. It would be nice if they'd add Africa 2 into the game. Who knows what the next map's going to be, though. It could be Africa 2, it could be Australia, or they could just completely throw us for a loop and do something nobody expected, which I'm kind of leaning towards option 3. Because that's what they've done a lot in the past. They'll throw us for a loop, like with Rancho and Tiawaroa and Mississippi. Like, those were maps nobody expected. So it wouldn't surprise me if they do that again. They'll, like, give us something nobody expected, but it'll still be, like, a really cool idea. Yeah, Zach. They're cool. Like, I like the Albino Roosevelts. But yeah, most of the ones that I've seen people kill are just absolutely tiny. Alright guys, I might have to end the stream a little bit early. We are trying to get into a new place, and I might have to go view it soon, so there's a chance that I might have to end the stream a little bit early. We'll go for probably another 20 minutes though, but I might have to end a little bit early because this is one of those things I can't really put off. Because we're really hoping that we'll get accepted for this place. It would be a really good one to get into. So, gotta make sure I don't miss out on that. We'll go for another 20 minutes though. We'll end at 3 o'clock. So let's see if we can get anything in this last 20 minutes. Hold on. I think I missed a super chat. Kermit, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Nice stream you're doing. You should try Hunting Sim 2. I have played Hunting Sim 2. I've actually got probably like 15 videos on it on the channel, but I don't play it anymore because they stopped supporting the game and left a lot of things in the game that should have been changed or upgraded, like the animal behavior, the animal models, the antler system and stuff like that. It's a fun game, but I don't know. Since they stopped supporting it, I've kind of already played it as much as I can while still being interested, you know? Like, I've kind of burned myself out of the game. And I kind of lost even more interest when they released a Ranger DLC that nobody asked for. Instead of, like, fixing the game's issues and adding stuff that people wanted. But I do have lots of videos on the game on the channel, so if you haven't seen those, I would recommend checking them out. I have done a decent bit of stuff. Ultimate Swimming. Oh yeah. Ultimate Swimming Simulator. Alright, I think for the last little bit, let's go ahead and do a quick run on our map. And see if we can find anything good. Yeah, no problem, man. And once again, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate the support. That's extremely generous of you. Have a decent Albino Roosevelt, still only a silver, but looks nice. I mean, yeah, if you can get some of the bigger 3s, then they do look pretty decent. But most of the ones that I've seen have been like small 3s or 2s, and I was unlucky enough to get a 2. I have played Fishing Planet, Susan. It's not really my pace of a fishing game. Progression's just a bit too slow for me. I've been playing Fisher Online a lot more. Which, also, since I'm going to be going to view this place soon, and I'll have to end this stream earlier than I wanted to, I'll try and make it up to you guys with a Fisher Online stream later tonight. I do have to record a quick video about some of the changes coming in this next update for Call of the Wild, but once I get that video done, I'll start up a Fisher stream so that you guys can get a little more content, since we'll be ending a little bit earlier than I normally would. Where should we start? We'll check here. I haven't checked this lake in a while. Sadly no, Colton. We have not got the albino yet. Nice. Yo, bro, that's awesome, dude. That is insane. There's no such thing as a level 9 albino elk, max. They max out at level 5. They max out at level 5, my dude. Alright, let's go here and see if we can catch some early elk. Check out my guide on that, Vanessa. So, I have a guide for Rancho. It should be titled How I Grind the Great One on Rancho del Arroyo. Or something like that. I would check that video out because it really talks about how I do it. And then also check out my Rancho del Arroyo Whitetail Great One Grinding Guide that shows all the zones. I would check those two out. Yeah, I was gonna say, elk don't go to level 9. That's not a thing. Okay, so there is nothing here yet. We don't have anything here yet. Yesterday we were getting so many elk around this lake, as you guys can see from all that hunting pressure. I'm wondering if some of them are gonna move around. We had some decent elk here as well. I don't think so, David. As far as I understand, there's something to do with Microsoft that's preventing them from doing it. I don't know if Microsoft is like holding them back from doing it or what, but apparently there's something that prevents them from being able to do it on Xbox. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, Master Monkey. Are you talking about last week's EW stream? If you're talking about that one, then yes, I have seen all the changes. I've read all of them off in the patch notes and stuff. Tomorrow is going to be another EW stream, though, so hopefully they will reveal some stuff about the next update, because we don't really know too much about it. We don't even know a date at this point. And there's a lot of, like, changes in the patch notes that aren't explained, so it'd be cool if we could get some clarification on some of those tomorrow. Who knows, though? It'll probably just be one of the normal EW streams. Did I hit the wrong elk? I think I did. Boop. Alright, well, we got all 3 of those. Nice. It's always satisfying when you can get all of them. Can I fast travel, please? Hello? Oh, there we go. Found the spot. Oh, they did blitz? I think I missed that. I don't think I saw the post that said that. Oh, got you, Zach. Yeah, that's understandable. I know there's some games that do it on Xbox, but it's usually like big AAA studios that have server selection. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that Xbox has limitations like that. You'd think that a big company like Microsoft could do better. But nope. They can't, apparently. Either that or they just don't try hard enough to do better. Which, that's actually probably more like it. Nice, Grizzly. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Alright, moment of truth. Do we have any zones back here after hunting some of the other areas? I really hope so. Said in your video earlier, the light brown turkeys are spawning correct. Really thought they were bugged. I thought so too, man. I really thought they were, but I asked around and it seems like the team says that everything's working as intended with the fur types. So apparently they're working properly. I still don't agree with light brown turkeys being as common as they are. I don't think it should be a thing because it's going to confuse people a lot. Because what happens if somebody that's relatively new to the game finds a leucistic or an albino, but there's also like a couple of light browns there? They're probably just going to assume it's a light brown and they might pass it up. So that's my biggest problem I have with it, is it's going to confuse new players, and they're not going to realize that it's something special that they're looking at, because it's going to look just like all the light browns. That's my biggest issue with it. And plus, it's not realistic at all. Yeah, Mel, it is. It would be legit, indeed. Now, to be fair, when I asked Jack Seabeard about it, he did say that he would look into the light brown turkey part a little bit deeper and see if he could get them to poke around a little bit more and try to like double check to make sure it's working. So who knows, maybe they'll find something, but for sure, like all the other fur types are working properly. But yeah, is that? I can't tell. I think it's just light brown or light gray. I swear if that's albino and it's a 2. No, it's just a light gray. Okay. I was gonna say, I swear if that's the albino we get, I'm gonna cry. Imagine. Yeah, no problem, Mel, of course. Anytime. Hey, you're not gonna get away that easy, buddy. Imagine we, like, do the very rare, like, under the belly heart shot as it's bounding away. I did that the other day on a pronghorn, and never expected it to happen. Would have been cool if we could have done that with that guy. Yeah, Zach, something like that. They definitely do look similar to, like, domesticated ones. It's almost like the flocks of turkeys on, Silver Ridge Peaks are just like mega mutated ones. I mean, I guess we could look at it like this. There's certain parts of the world where there is herds of white red deer that are not albino, they're not leucistic, they're just white stags. And it's because of like a genetic mutation that happened. And now there's like full herds where all of them end up as white red deer. I guess you could argue that maybe that could be a backstory to it, like turkeys got some type of genetic mutation and now they're all like appearing light brown. I guess that's like something that you could use as like a little backstory to make it make sense. Nice, Frantic, that's good, man. That's pretty good. Alright, let's check this lake. Enough messing around. Let's get to the good lake. Yeah, they're still bugged, but they will be fixed in the next update, Cole. What's the best map for money? The best map for money, in my opinion, normally I'd say Hirschfelden, because of the geese. But since they're broken right now until the next update, I'd say until those are fixed, Tiawaroa is probably the best map. You have very plentiful fallow deer along the rivers, along with feral goats at around the same time. And then you also have the red deer, which are super plentiful on Tiawaroa, especially during their nighttime drink time. You will find so many red deer, and they give up to 1,500 cash apiece. So Tiawaroa is just a gold mine for making money. It's honestly kind of crazy the amount of cash you can make off of it. Ah, I missed the headshot. Feels bad. I was trying to go for brain, but I missed. Alright, well, let's go grab this guy over here. It's going to be a little bit of a run. I don't think so, Buck Hunter. The closest thing that we have would be... There is like an occasional rare thing where a black-tailed deer has like a fork on one side and then a giant antler on the other side. I think that's the closest that we would have to that. Yes, albino pheasant is very rare. All rare pheasants are extremely hard to find. Thanks, NHS. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Sadly, that's just how it is, Cole. I don't understand why they made it so weak, but sadly, that's just how it is. Yeah, Lunar, we got ourselves a Troll Elk in multiplayer. Scored 461. Yes, I definitely think they should add drop tines. And I do believe they are planning on eventually doing non-typicals and drop tines and stickers and stuff like that. However, as far as I understand, just based off of what they said when they first developed the Truax system, they said that they wouldn't do non-typicals or drop tines until they give every animal Truax. And we still have like 4 or 5 species on Virhonga that need Truax. And so I imagine it'll probably be at least a year or 2 before we get like non-typicals and drop tines and stuff like that. Probably still going to be quite a ways off, but they do want to eventually add it, so one of these days we'll hopefully see it. Yes, albino rabbit is indeed rare. Oh. That was poor timing on my end. Can we get a second shot at him? Oh, thank you for giving me the perfect shot, sir. I really appreciate that. Silly elk. Turning and giving me the perfect angle. Why would he do that? That's a bear. Oh, there's one. Hello. Oh my gosh, you are pathetic. Yeah, you deserve the brain shot. Alright, well, I'm gonna claim all these animals and then we'll probably call it there since I gotta get going. Nice carnivore bed. How can you make a lot of money on Layton? To be honest, it's hard on Layton. Not gonna lie, Layton's not a good money-making map. Mainly because of the fact that animals are so spread out. You can't just like go to one area and find a bunch of animals. It's pretty difficult on Layton, sadly. Yeah, Lunar. Well, I would have been streaming longer, Lunar, but I have to go look at a house that we applied for. And so I kind of had to just like last second end the stream a little bit earlier than I wanted to because we weren't expecting to have to go look at it today. But it's kind of something I can't really avoid doing. I gotta do it. Don't want to miss out on it. But anyway. Let's just go ahead and end it now. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate everybody dropping in. We will be back, what's tomorrow? Okay, we will be back tomorrow with another live stream. And, yeah, we'll probably do a second stream today on Fisher Online. We'll see. I do have to make a video for tomorrow. But after I get done with that, I'll try to get a stream going. So, I will see you guys later today. Once again, thank you for all the support, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!